This installs all of the components for JQD Mirror on your Mac and your tablet or phone. If it moves too fast, you can pause and rewind. Step number 1, we're going to download a free lightweight utility from Hexler.net. Go to their site, go to Products, go to TouchOSC. Click on Resources. It auto scrolls you down to the bottom of the page where you'll find TouchOSC Bridge Installer. This is a Wi-Fi MIDI utility, really lightweight, runs in the background. We're just going to go ahead, simple installer here, and get that on our machine. Put it into your applications. Bridge needs to be running every time that you use JQD Mirror. You can go ahead and find it in your applications folder, and when it is running, you will see in the top right-hand up of the machine, when you open it, you will see a little beep. When you click on it, you can pull it down and quit if you want. Every time you run JQD Mirror, you need to be running Bridge. Now we copy the MIDI map and codec file from the zip file to the Reason library. In the zip file, open codecs and maps to be copied. You'll see remote in there. Then on the Mac side, go ahead and go to your hard drive, go to your library, go to application support, go to the folder of Propellerhead software, open it, and you may or may not see a folder called remote in there. So we're going to option drag the remote folder from the zip onto the Propellerhead software and merge them. So this will add it if it doesn't exist, or if you have it already, it'll just merge them. Go ahead and put your password in, and it's going to copy them. If you're interested in seeing what went in there, you can go ahead and click on the remote file and go down into codecs or maps, and you'll see Lua codecs, and you'll see JQD Mirror's folder in there. That's what you just put in there. It lets Reason see the files. And now we're going to set up Reason so it can see Mirror as a device. If Reason was running, restart it or just start it. Pull down to Preferences and go ahead. We are going to go to Control Surfaces, and we're going to add manually. We're going to look for manufacturer. JQD Mirror should be in there. Now your model may be different depending on what you downloaded. Select what you have, and then for the import and output, select TouchOSC Bridge. Go ahead and click OK to that. And now you don't want to use JQD Mirror as the master keyboard. You'll probably have a master keyboard already, but make sure that JQD Mirror is not the master keyboard. And we'll attach JQD Mirror to the SSL Mixer. Right-click on the master fader anywhere around the area. You should see Lock JQD Mirror to this device. This locks it to the entire mixer, and you are ready on your Mac. And now we're going to go back to the zip folder. We're going to find the templates labeled .tosc files for the SSL and the freebies if you want them. And we're going to bring them to the cloud so that your Mirror device can see them. If you use iOS device, put them on iCloud. If you use an Android device, then you'll upload them to Google Drive so you can download them back onto the Mirror device in the next step. Moving on to the Mirror device, it could either be an Android or Mac, so the screenshots may go back and forth. The first thing to do is find TouchOSC in the store. Don't get TouchOSC MK1, it's old, get the new one, purchase it and install it on your device. The first thing you're going to see is the development environment. Don't worry, we're just configuring a few things. You won't have to develop anything. First thing we're going to do is we're going to configure your network. To find Bridge on your PC, click the little link icon. This window shows up. On the left, click on Bridge, then go ahead, click Connection 1. Go to Browse, find your computer. It turns to an IP address and turns green. Now navigate to the MIDI tab. You should see Bridge 1 listed. All you need to do is turn the connection on. Now click to the OSC tab. This is the protocol which allows Mirror to get keyboard shortcuts from Reason. Your host field is the IP address. If you want to find it, it will be in the Bridge tab we just set. Find it, come back, type it in over here. In the send port 12101, I forgot to mention in Bridge when you install it, I think they ask you to open your ports on your firewall. Make sure to do that. Close the window out and then click on the link item to reopen the window and make sure that it turned green. And now we're going to download the SSL template file from the cloud to your device. This video was done with Google Drive, but it works the same for iCloud. The right-hand corner of TouchOSC has an accordion icon that brings up the library menu, which is where you import files or you find them afterwards. Click on Import for now, and it's going to open up your iCloud. Here it's opening Google Drive. I'm going to find my way to where the template file is stored. I'm going to go ahead and grab that template. It downloads it. Sometimes the download is very slow, even if you're on a good connection. Once you do that, it'll show up in the top right-hand side. You click on it, and it opens into the development interface. Take a moment to tell you that because of how TouchOSC is designed, now you have access to my code, all of the layers and everything. However, I hope you respect the thousands of hours of time I've put into this and understand the user agreement doesn't allow you to modify this. All right, click OK to clear the comments. In the top right corner, you'll see the play button. That activates any template in TouchOSC, and if everything was configured properly, you should see your channel names down at the bottom. If they're not there, sometimes it's as easy as closing the template and reopening it. You do this by clicking the right top circle, and that gets used every time you want to close a template out. Then just reopen and check if they show up again. If they didn't, rewatch the video and check if you made all the configuration steps properly, and if that isn't helping, check the troubleshooting guide on our website at jqdmirror.com. Lastly, I'm going to show you how TouchOSC looks with all three of the devices loaded in with the main mixer and the two freebies, the Kong and the big transport. So it opens up in separate tabs and you press the play button for whichever one that you choose. So right now, let's load up the big transport. Close it out, load up the Kong. And as a note, in Reason, you need to unlock the SSL Mixer from JQD Mirror in order to use the Kong. So that is it for the installation video. I hope that you enjoy JQD Mirror as much as I do. If you have any questions or problems with installation, you can shoot an email to jqdsoftware@gmail.com. Thank you so much for checking it out.